Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
Let's do it. All right, let's do this test to the best of our ability. Eat an apple for strength. 18 pages. Let's go. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags. He then turned north on Tanner's Fork and drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same color before arriving in Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? Probably not white, probably not red, or probably not black. Probably red or yellow. I will say that they are red because I think that all the flags in town. That makes the most sense. In the above scenario, where does Sam live? Arch Aries. No. 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 Wait, if it might be yellow if it's Arch Aries, because Arch Aries is yellow. Arch Aries is yellow. Fen Aries, that's what I thought it was. Ortis, I don't know what that means. Unless it's Ordinaries, which is black, which is not around. The Grand City of Fern. I'm going to switch my answer to yellow. Oh, is that not a thing I could do? Well, that's great. All right, we'll see the Grand City of Fern. Okay, so there's... I can also use my magnifying glass, which is a choice, I guess. All right. Orange is hallways. Which of the following pairings would be the least patriotic? Red in Fen Aries. A shop in Arch Aries. Okay, I get this now. Fen Aries is red. So that's fine. A shop would be yellow in Arch Aries, which would be fine. A greenhouse in Korea would be wrong because it should be orange. And a bedroom, which is purple in Aries. Yes. So it's the greenhouse because Korea is not green. Which color is the fruit that gives you +3 steps when consumed? I believe that is yellow. I believe it is the banana. Because it's not the apple. Could be the orange. But I believe it's the banana. Okay. 5 minus 5 times 2 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, times 2 is 24. 5 minus 2 is 3, times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, minus 5 is 11. 1 plus 0... This is a tricky one because it could be 10, but I believe it's 1 plus 0 is 1. Times 4 is 4. Divided by 5. So it's got to be 10. So it's 10 times 4 is 40. Divided by 5 is 8. Minus 4 is 4. 1 minus 4 is -3. Times 2 is -6. Plus 7 is 1. 3 minus 4 is -1. Times 8 is -8. Divided by 2 is -4. Plus 5 is 1. Which element on the periodic table is represented by symbol C? Oh no! Which element appears on the periodic table directly below helium? Oh no, I need to know the entire stupid... Oh, I guess I have so much time that I could go run around and look for these things. So I have to take a picture of the. Okay, the C is, I believe, carbon. Below helium, there's a natural gas. I think that's nitrogen. I think. I don't think MT is in the periodic table. Oh my God. AG, I believe, is silver because AU is gold. I think radon. How many elements are in the top row of the periodic table? It's 2. It's just helium and nitrogen. God damn it. All right. I needed to go through the whole quiz so I know what I'm looking for. Fen Ares is south of what small body of water? I don't know. See, Ares sounds right. How many cities in Fen Ares are larger than Reddington? 2. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? Let me look at the stupid map I drew. Arch Ares is, Irja is, Nuisance is. So yeah, Korea's on the other side of the world. Arch Ares is the mountains. Which realm is directly north? That's Fen Ares. Where are you right now as you take this exam? I am in Mount Holly in Reddington in Fen Ares. Unless you want me to say this, because Ors Ares is the one that failed, but I'm currently in Fen Ares. Which 2 pieces of art would be the best paired with the letter B? Okay. Birch tree and an oak tree. A hay bale and a mug of ale. Bale and ale. Hay bale, mug of ale. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the 5th grade classroom? In the 5th grade classroom, it read no clue. I don't think there's a jungle. I'll go jungle. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in the entrance hall? It is is not displayed because it's face and ace. Trinsdale and Realize. I know it's face and ace. I think this might be related to how the gallery puzzle works. Maybe. Well, it's 50-50. I'll go with Trinsdale. Can you find the difference? Well, that's part of the map. That's Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Irja. And an angel. Map and ma'am. Map and So I know the name. Is it Mira and Map? No. All right, I'm going to go with the I. I don't know what's trying to be said here. Who was the first clown royal? I think it was General Taskin. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? Freak. I'll say the 6th era, because the 5th era is when the war happened. So it happened after the war. That's when we saw the axes. So it would be the 6th era. I think it lasted the whole era. I was really unsure about that one. What is the capital city of Fen Ares? Reddington, because it was named after the general. What realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway the victory parade at the conclusion of the war? We'll say Arch Ares, but I guess I gotta look at that slide where they're having the parade again. Editor, no, have fun writing down all these questions. The site in the Battle of the War of the 5th Era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? I would assume it happened near the museum. I hate this. I hate this so much. 6 squared is 36. 3 squared minus 3. So it'd be 9 minus 3, but it's negative 3 squared, right? Which, if you square a negative number, it becomes positive, I believe. So that would still be 9 minus 3. It would still be 6, I think. Oh, is it different when it's a diamond? Because that's not something I knew. I don't know. All right. It's probably different when it's a diamond. Because that's what squaring is. But if it's a diamond, what else? Oh, maybe diamonds reverse the digits. Like swap the digits. That makes the most sense to me, right? It does. It does make the most sense to me. Okay, so I think this has something to do with rounding. And it's tough when it's an 11 divided by a rounded 3. Nothing really goes into 11 evenly, but it can be timesed. Because I could round it down to a 1 and then we go in 11 times. That doesn't mean anything. Or 3 goes into 11. Okay, yeah, 3 goes into 11 3 times. And then I guess we round. And we round down to 3. I don't know what I'm doing. 4 squared is 16 plus 5 is 21. Times 2 is 42. Divided by whatever that is. No, minus rounded. 41. 5 can't be divided by 2. So it's 2.5 times 3. But then it gets rounded, so we'll call it 9. Then we'll go to 8 times 6 is 48 plus 100, which is rounded. I'm gonna say it's 140. I don't understand this. What is the urgent word for house? I wrote all this crap down. Hugh. What does nevayat mean? Nev means start of. And yete means gate. So, new gate. The phrase trevevelda can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase? Oh, great. Well, treve means tree. So the old tree not owned by me. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. Or I am not an old tree. Well, damn. So trevet. And then vin means old or end of. And then le. Le means you, I think. Means lack of myself. So it's tree, and old or end of, and lack of myself. The old tree is not owned by me. Cool. The tree is not very old. I cannot see the trunk of the tree. Okay. I am not an old tree. Okay, I think it's the tree is not very old is not an acceptable. This test is insane. How would you say the following phrase in Irjin? You have a very long name. You have a very, very long name. Name. And long. Ending in am would probably be a good start. Because am means huge. Or it means large. Loram. For small. Yeah, because DAU, I don't have anything that tells me what that means. DAU means day. So it's, yeah, raw day. Yeah, it has nothing to do with day. And ending in ja means last. Then. Old last. I don't know what the first part is. Dura. Yeah, that's a long. I think it's this one. Count me out in Yurjin. Count me out. Lack of me, it might just be LE, which would kind of make the most sense. Ending VO means away, so it could be that. L means like me. L means me. Count and VO at the end means away. I think it's this. El count, so me count out, yes. Oh boy. Elementary. Using the provided urgent terms, you can tell above what would be the clearest way you would give directions from point A to point B. Will be in, at, is. Right? Because et means east. Yeah, okay. Unless it's supposed to be, I need, like, what's MAI mean? MA means small. MAI. Because that could be move east. Something about turning. The clearest way. Unless I'm saying something like past the tree. Because tree is a word I have, right? Is tray anywhere in there? T-R-I? Or T-R-E-I? At east of the tree. Adjin is first north, east, past the tree. Yeah, the Eastja is something last. Let's see, ISS. Yeah, I think this is a clearer way. So first east, or first north, then east, past the tree. Yeah, towards the tree. Yeah, this is because this gives me more information. In ancient okay, hold on. In ancient Ordea, the number 9 is considered by Agenskiers to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. 8 squared? 8 squared rounded x squared. I'm going to lean towards this one. I don't know what the rest of the symbols mean. Complete. End of exam. I've taken my seat. What I'm hoping, 8 years certainly flew by. 8 years personally. Graduation. Why is it blue? All right. Well, that's gonna do it, I think. I still have to run all the way back and put the bracelet away, which sucks. I use a lockpick. All right, here's a key. Okay, new room. We have to do the treasure trove. Hey. Okay, this trunk I can't smash. That's good to know. There's some months. So that'll be worth more next time. Treasure trove. Interesting. So there's a gold cannon in here. It's another night room. Interesting. Can I spin the thing? I mean, I'm going to open this. I have to. green memos you find in this room will always be true. Can I just... I have all the clues I have from the stuff. Hold on. I have... God, I have so many stupid notes. Okay. So, I received a clue elsewhere in the ravine that said, green memos in white boxes are lies. So I think this is a lie. The box containing is not... Oh yeah, because a box containing a token of allowance is not marked with the waves. And then I got one that says green memos in white boxes are lies. So I think this is a lie. What a mean thing to do. Right? What a truly mean thing to do. So I'm going to go on with the assumption that they're lies. Oh my God. This is a day. All right, we have one more room. Just friggin'. All right, good. Servants' quarters. Oh, I would, but I have to run all the way back. So that's not helpful. Let's just freaking reroll. Let's see if we get anything cool. Walk-in closet. Wine cellar. Oh, that's good. What I want is like freezer. Music room, conservatory. Conservatory, I think, is will give me the most things to do. Because this is the end of the game, yeah. Conservatory, I'll at least get something that's like a... If I had a power pack, I could do a bunch of stuff, but I don't. Yeah, we did this already. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these are all things I would like to see more often. Please make this more commonplace. I need the foyer. Trophy room. Trophy room's tough. I've never been in it, but it costs 5 gems. But let's go ahead and make it. Let's not make it rare. Let's make it. Common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be exclusive. We'll make it unusual. Just because, like, I don't want to run into walls where, like, I can't draft because of this. Yeah, let's make it unusual. Choose plan. Drafting studio. I would like you... Rare? No, thank you. I would like you to be a standard room. Yeah, because I could... Yeah. There's a lot of good reasons to choose this. All right. Confirm. All right. Now I have to do the annoying thing of running all the way back because I must drop off the bracelet. I must. Don't understand this room. So it as a day, I don't know how successful I could call this. I took the whole quiz. I read a new book. Do I have money for a book? I do not. All right, this is not as far as a run that I was thought. Help! So today, what did we do today? We read a new book, which editor Noah frustratingly read. Which is like, I wonder if there was any like major beats in that will affect me as an editor watching this. Like, oh my God, you missed X, Y, and Z. I drafted 2 new rooms. I drafted the Armory and the Treasure Trove, which is a new room that I found today because I brute forced my way through the... there we go. Thank you. I brute forced my way through the gate. Is there any reason for me to do anything else? Like, is there a room I should go fall asleep in or something? You know what? Let's just, for safety, let's go fall asleep in the guest's bedroom because it could be her ladyship's chambers, which will give me extra steps. So let's call it a day. Call it. All right, so I'm going to tell you, Editor Noah is going to have a real hard time with this because he's going to read the thing and he's going to write down all the questions so that I can have them here as a guide and try to figure out what those questions are. Because I don't think I aced that quiz. I don't think that was 100%, but we will see. 3 new rooms. What's my third other? Oh, I drafted the gallery for the first time, whatever the hell that's about. But thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Blueprints. Be sure to subscribe right here to Plus2 Comedy Game to catch up on all my past live streams, and I will see you all next time. Boop.